clause. We cannot include in our statement any line which does not reflect or get its energy from three instruments. Instrument number one is the Constitution of Zimbabwe. The second instrument we use is the Electoral Act of Zimbabwe. And the third one is the guidelines and principles of SADC, which were composed by all SADC nations, including Zimbabwe. And the SADC guidelines and principles make it very clear. We do not go there to formulate laws for the member states, but we are given the mandate in the booklet to interrogate any law that impedes in a free and fair election. If there is a law in any member state that takes away the liberties and the freedoms of people to fully express themselves in choosing the leader that they want, we take note of that law and mention it in our report that this law stands in the way of freedoms that are supposed to be guaranteed to the members or that are citizens of the member states.
Hello, welcome to Rumbi Uncensored, our podcast. I just want to say you're welcome and thank you very much for visiting this channel. If it's your first time, I'm asking you to subscribe to the channel and make sure that you ring the bell. But if you're my regulars, my buddies, my siblings, I just want to say to you shout out and thank you so much for sticking around. It means a lot. Your company is great and I'm enjoying it. All I want to do is for you guys to take a look at what we're about to show you now. Take a listen. All right, so finally, Nelson Chamisa broke his silence regarding the SADC final report. You know, it was sent out last week. Yes, and this past weekend, he has been throwing some verses. And people were like, no, we have heard enough. Please speak up. What's the way forward? You know, finally, he's out. He's definitely out. And he sent out a very long tweet today. And I just want to go through this. He said the SADC final report on Zimbabwe's harmonized elections is a powerful affirmation of the consensus that exists among the majority of Zimbabweans, both rural and urban, that the conduct of the August 23rd elections flagrantly violated the Constitution of Zimbabwe, electoral laws and SADC guidelines and principles of elections at SADC News. So he tagged them there. Point number two is the report itself notes in its recommendations and other sections, there are still outstanding recommendations from 2018 on the lack of impartiality of the key institutions. In addition to this, the report itself highlights a litany of very serious and brazen breaches which result in SEOM concluding that the elections fell short of the standards highlighted above. Point number three, given the above developments, based on the report's own findings, domestic remedies cannot be credible response and are therefore clearly inadequate and incapable of resolving this long-standing national crisis. For those reasons, the citizens of Zimbabwe will not rest until a permanent solution and lasting political settlement has been found to address all the long-standing political grievances pursuant to achieving a just, stable, peaceful, prosperous, and democratic Zimbabwe. Point number five, no amount of bare denials, deflections, use of proxies, diversionary tactics, subterfuge and political sideshows will take our eyes off the ball. Citizens are entitled to be led by a government which truly reflects the will of the people, having been chosen in a free, fair and credible election. Our resolve is not shaken. Our will cannot be broken. The citizens will not be silenced. Our struggle is just and legitimate. It is a citizens' project, a people's struggle for the majority rule. Zimbabwe hashtag for everyone. Oh, this is quite interesting because I watched, a meeting that was the CEO Africa around the table, and I've never seen such level of disrespect from Mr. Mtsvangwa.
Chris, as you respond to the issues that have been raised, I want you to please answer this question. Is it possible to attend to the issues of toxicity? Is it possible to? Because colleagues, I hope you share my sentiment. I would love to get out of this place with a sense that with these three passionate conversations that we're having here, we can find each other and begin to say, do we agree there's toxicity? If there is, what do we do? Has there ever been any nation building in this country? If the answer is no, what do we do to build this nation? Because I'm hoping that we're just not wasting time exchanging words, but this is a step towards finding each other. is there toxicity? Can we deal with it? And you deal with the questions that Tendai has raised.
Trevor, just before Minister comes through, the debt issue, which we are hamstrung with in terms of international, the debt we owe other nations, in terms of the re-engagement issue, I think it would be resolved if you did away with toxicity. Thank you.
And by the way, you are not under inquisition.
Yes.
So,
Look, I'm naturally a politician. I am trying as much as possible to be a businessman. And trying to make you focus on business so that you make money in the new republic, ya President Mnangagwa. If you can decide, you make a choice. You follow what I'm listening from my left. We will see each other. Vamutama billionaire vaitedza President Mnangagwa. Vamwe vachingocomplaina zvavari kuita is toxicity, toxicity, toxicity. You will not make money by continuously looking through a review mirror about the past. You make money by seizing the opportunities which are being created now. The infrastructure which is required to make Manize jump from 0 to 10 million tons of steel. Do you understand the scope of the infrastructure which is required? The railways, maybe 55,000 megawatts of electricity, maybe a new dam on the Munyati River. These are the issues which need your mind to be grappling with, to say, how do I find my space in a multi-billion-dollar investment climate which is unfolding in this country? The billionaires who are coming here to put money in lithium, they need infrastructure. We need new ports in Beira. I've been negotiating the new ports in Beira and bring Zimbabwe and Mozambique together. I can't be told about we are investment bankers, we are bringing $2 million US dollars or 10 million US dollars. I can't be told we are investment bankers for these resources. We are an investment banker who goes to Shanghai or to Mumbai to bring 500 million US dollars to build a stainless steel plant. That I can salute as an investment banker. Amuspalevu yacho imi muripan. You understand? And what I am doing, what I'm trying to alert your minds to is that big money on a world class is coming into this country. You now need to marshal your resources to go and build those dams, to go and build those towns around Manize, to go and build, you see, who drove the road from here to Victoria Falls? It's finished. What is happening? Because trucks are carrying for coking coal from Wange all the way to ArcelorMittal in South Africa, coking coal on a road. We need a new the road to be revamped. There is enough capital to revamp the railway line in this country so that all that traffic goes off the road to the railway line. These are the opportunities which you should be talking about as investors with NASA, with the old mutual, with everybody. I try to say, can we build a new town on Manize? Nobody responds. Then capital comes from outside to come and build a new capital, a new city at Manize, because you are being told toxicity. If there's toxicity, why are these business people coming and putting billions of dollars in this country? Where's your toxicity? Ilingoda iwe chete toxicity yoyo isinga affect my billionaires. Elon Musk wants to come and put billions in Zimbabwe's lithium sector. He doesn't understand the word toxicity. He sees opportunity in lithium. What I'm trying to say is that the president has scaled the resource, the appeal of the resources of Zimbabwe to the best global capital in the world today. That's what the president has done. And he's bringing it, this is the capital which will lift this country out of poverty into development. When you have billionaires, you then can trickle up because we are getting big money coming into this country. But if you are being told the elections, you are being told you have go to parliament, you have so, and you fix your mind on it as a businessman, and this is exactly the distinction between listening to me and what the president is offering, and listening to BT trying to give you a course in politics as if it is a course in business. This is politics. I'm talking business. I think.
There you have it, guys, from Mr. Mutsvangwa. They said you are not ready to make money. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. And all I'm asking is thank you so much for sticking around. We've had fun. And I'm asking you guys to subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you ring the bell. And see you guys in my next upload. I love you all. Bless you.